Okay. Yay! First time doing this crap.
Yay!
So, let's rate some legendary heroes, shall we? I'm Sidorant, and the douchebag next to me is Gonzac. No.
Hey!
No,
I thought we were both douchebags. I thought that was agreed on. Okay.
Alright, yeah. So yeah, me and Gonzac has pretty much played heroes since the start, so I think we're kind of qualified to talk about this. And we just decided, hey, let's rate the legendary heroes and see which one's the best and which one's the worst.
Warning, people are gonna be pissed, but that's okay.
There might be some people pissed, yeah. So I think the best way to do this is, I think the best way to do this is do their base skills, so we won't look into, like, inheritance. We might talk about inheritance just to see how, like, to make them better. Design, and... just for fun, let's see if their design actually matches their character and their origin from the games. Just for fun. So, with that said, what is a legendary hero, Gonzac?
It's a hero that appears in a special banner. It has an 8% chance to appear, but it's divided between 3 heroes, so it's actually harder to get than a normal hero. They give a special bonus depending on the day or the week if they have an aligned blessing with the hero in the same team. They're pretty good for the most part, but they're pretty rare, so you usually want to get the best one out of the bunch.
And by rare, we mean there's been a lot of tears in the internet.
Yeah.
For people who haven't gotten them. Yeah. Alright, so I guess the best place to start is the first legendary hero we ever got announced. And that's Fjorm. Oh god, okay, Fjorm. So, I mean, one cool thing about Fjorm is, like, when she got announced and when she got released, she was actually free for anyone who reached her chapter. So that was very nice.
It's the only legendary water hero we've gotten for free. So there's a lot of use for her, and she always, if you're active in Arena, every like 2 months, she is always there. So it's a good idea to use your Fjorm anyway.
Oh wait, really? She's always a bonus hero?
Yeah, she is with the Asgard trio.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. I haven't played Arena for like a long time, so I don't know much. I wouldn't really say much about Arena. But yeah,
but that's a nice bonus for Fjorm.
So yeah, so Fjorm, her skill set's kind of interesting. She has her weapon Lepnir, 16 might weapon, and it has a 1-2 range when attacked. So she's a free distant counter unit. She has a unique special, Ice Mirror, reduces damage taken from units from 2 spaces away by 30%. And if the special triggers, it boosts next attack for total damage that was reduced. Her A skill is Attack Bond 3, her B skill is Shield Pulse, and her C skill is Drive Attack 2. Her special is kind of for me. Like, it's really situational, in my opinion.
Because you can only target enemies that are in 2 range.
Yeah.
That leaves a lot of enemies that you cannot really do much with it. So a lot of people either keep it and just commit to like the range tank, or they switch it for something like Ether or Glacies that does more damage and it's more consistent.
Yeah, I think I actually give it to Glacies because like her resistance is actually pretty high.
Yeah, it's really high for a Lance hero. It's really high. She's also, because she came out when 2.0 was announced, she has a higher BSD than third generation units.
Right.
But this usually applies to most of the legendary heroes.
Yeah. Let's see. Attack and Defense Bond, not a bad unit, not a bad skill. I don't think she'll ever be away from a target since, because of Letnir, you're probably going to use her mainly as an enemy phase unit. So keeping her close to an ally is good. Shield Pulse is another for me. I really don't see uses for Shield Pulse. But that's because I'm mainly an attack phase player, but yeah.
If you're not gonna run Ice Mirror, then Shield Pulse is really useless at this point. Yeah. You can give her anything else and she can work well with it.
Yeah, I think I gave her Renewal actually, now that I think about it. Because
the
because like I didn't really know what to give her.
Yeah. the problem with Fjorm is that she's a pretty good unit, but her stats are a bit too balanced
Right.
so she cannot really do that many things that well.
Right. And yeah, drive attack too is I think it's good for any team really.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's a really good skill.
Yeah, like I mean, Fiora is like she's an infantry unit, so she works in most teams. I feel. With if you give her reposition, she can help out armor units and all that. Besides that, yeah, I don't think there's any really too many negatives about Fjorm.
She's just a really well-rounded hero.
Yeah,
She's not outstanding by any means, but she does the job.
Yeah, and I think I actually really like her design.
Oh yeah, I really like it.
Yeah, it's although I gotta say the only thing I find kind of weird about her design is the feathers on her boots. That's the only weird thing about it, to me at least.
Why do they have feathers again?
I don't know. I think it has something to do with her dragon.
Oh,
If we're talking about lore.
The dragon we never see?
Yeah, the dragon we never see, yeah. Alright, so I guess the best way to rate them is the way the game rates them. So, let's see, out of 5 stars. I think I'll give Fiorm a 3-star. She's pretty average.
Yeah, it's perfect for him. She's pretty average, so 3-star is nice.
Yeah, alright. Alright, so that's Fiorm, the first unit. So then, after Fiorm and a few months pass, we get this unit before she even appears in the story, which was kind of funny. But yeah, we get her older sister, Gunthra.
The thickness. So much thickness.
Oh man. So yeah, Gunthra, she was this is actually a character, personally for me, that I just can't get away from. Like, somehow Gunthra always gets summoned for me. I don't know why. It's kind of scary, actually.
She stalks you in this story, pretty much.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, Gunthra. She has a weapon, her own personal weapon, Blizzard, which I think, to be fair, I think pretty much every legendary has their own personal weapon. So, I don't think I really need to say that. Yeah, she has Glacies, Fortress Defense, Fortress Resistance 3, her own unique skill, Chilling Seal, and Resistance Ploy. Honestly, I think her kit is actually pretty good. Like, compared to Fiorm, she's actually a pretty decent unit. I see her being used really well with Horse Emblem teams, for one thing.
Yeah, she is really outstanding in that job. Like, her whole gimmick is around giving penalties to the enemy, and those penalties become damage with her weapon booster. The thing with Gunthra is that, like, while her kit is very good, the problem she has is that she is a horse unit with magic, and those units have not been improved since the game came out. Like, they still have the same stats all around the board. That hurts Gunthra. She has really low stats. She cannot take a defensive hit, for example.
Yeah, so she's mainly in a player phase unit.
So even if she gets a lot of damage, she's probably not gonna one-shot the enemy. That's the main problem Gunthra has. That's why you really need to either work around it, or you have to put her in a horse team where she can get the buff, so she can like fight normal units.
Yeah, that's pretty much one of the reasons why the Horse Emblem teams were like really good back in the day. Is because of the really easy to get and also the massive buffs they get. Yeah. Yeah, speaking of, her kit. Fortress Resistance 3, that's kind of weird for me. I mean, I get what they're going with it, but like...
I mean, it's mainly for the resistance ploy, and it works, but like, I would honestly recommend it to change it for something like, I don't know, Fury 3. That could also do the job, and that would help her damage output. Yeah,
good point. I mean, Chilling Seal, that's actually a really good personal skill for her. I really wouldn't change that at all, honestly.
Yeah, it's really good. Like, if you're gonna use Contract, you're using it for the Chilling Seal.
I mean, Resistance Ploy, I could see her keeping it, but like, if you're going to a Horse Emblem team, I would definitely like give her either a goat or a home for horses.
You can always just give the resistance deploy in the form of a seal if that's necessary.
Oh yeah, that's a seal now.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait until all those other skills are seals.
Oh god.
Yeah. Glacies? Yeah, I don't see a problem with Glacies. I think that's actually a pretty good skill. Special for her to have. It's just the cooldown, but that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so yeah, not much to say about Gunther. Design-wise, this is gonna sound weird.
I don't like the hat.
Actually, I was gonna say the hair is the thing that kind of pulls me off for her.
So anything up the head is bad. Okay?
Yeah,
so
which is
everything down the waist is okay. We can agree on that.
It's like it's funny. It's because like everything down the waist is like is basic and it's balanced. Like there's so much going around with her head. It's so weird.
I know.
It's
she
like
also has those tingling things, one in each hair.
I mean, I guess they're trying to go like with the whole mystic look for her and stuff. I'm just like, it's just kind of weird.
Yeah.
Also, how's she related to everyone else? She's the only one with like radically different hair.
Now that you mention it, yeah.
Yeah, it's
that's
like
kind of weird.
Yeah.
I think she paints, she bleaches her hair because you can see like the golden strings at the end of it.
So what Camilla and Elise do then? All right.
Yep. It's canon now.
Oh boy. You know what? It's kind of funny. She is kind of like a combination of Camilla and Elise. Now that I think about it.
I mean, she's pretty much the Camilla of heroes, except she dies.
Oh god.
Spoilers, she dies.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, okay. Alright. So, I guess, like, it's kind of weird, because, like, if you put her in a Horse Emblem team, I can see her being, like, a 4-star unit. But without a Horse Emblem team, I'm going to say a 3-star unit.
Yeah, same. She really needs a horse team, or she really needs a lot of support to make her work. She can, like, just stay there, and she still will do all her job, but by herself, when she's trying to attack stuff, she really needs that support, so yeah, I would also rate her a 3-star, maybe a 4-star if she's in a horse team.
Yeah, alright. So yeah, after a few more months pass, this one kind of came out of left field. Now I'll explain that in a second. But now we have Vike, or Vanguard Ike. The fun thing I find about Legendary Ike is that, like, I think it was just a month before he came out, we already had Brave Ike. Or Bike, as people like to call him. So that kind of got a bit of backlash. But besides that, yeah, Vanguard Ike.
We also got a free one from that event.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I guess so many people just couldn't get him. So they're just like, no, we need a free Ike. So yeah, Ike is like the second free unit we ever got.
Yep.
So that's kind of funny. So yeah, let's talk about his kit real quick. So Ike comes with Ragnell, which is a distant counter weapon, so that's always nice to have. He comes with his own special Radiant Aether, which is pretty much Aether except with a shorter cooldown, so not much there. Warding Breath, where the funny thing about Ike is that he always had the breathing skills, so I guess Ike is the only one that knows how to breathe, apparently?
But we'll talk about that later.
Yeah. Seal Attack and Defense 2? And Defense Tactics. So, I have no clue what they were trying to do with this. With this kit. I can see, like, they were trying to make him into, like, an enemy phase unit. But, like, if I remember correctly, his stats were, like, more offensive than defensive. So...
Yeah, like, the first 3 skills are, they are pretty much enemy phase units. And Seal Attack Defense, let's be honest, nobody uses the seal skills anymore. Like, nobody even used them when they came out. They're just that bad.
Yeah, they're not... I can see what they were thinking. Like, you know, it's like a setup skill. Have a unit attack with seal attack and defense, and if they don't, if they don't get killed by that unit, then have their partner kill them the next round. But, like, you really just want to go for 1-round kills in this game.
Yeah.
Having setup stuff like that is just, it's not going to help you in the long run.
That's why most skills are better used, because they affect the enemies around the one you target.
Yeah.
So that makes more sense.
Yeah, one thing I always forget, is Radiant Aether inheritable?
It isn't, sadly.
Oh, okay. I always thought it was for some reason. That's weird. But yeah, so I think his A skill, which is one of the skills that everyone is just going to kill him for, is Warding Breath. The Breath skills, which was, I believe, introduced with Brave Ike, are kind of broken because they give a decent boost to a stat, but they also reduce cooldown whenever they're per attack when they're attacked. So yeah, you can pretty much see why anyone would probably sacrifice this guy and the other person with a brave skill for it, which is pretty funny in my opinion because it's like, I think there's like a data mine somewhere where it's just a graveyard filled with Ikes. In like the game storage and shit. It's just like, why are there so many dead Ikes?
That's so sad.
Yeah.
But yeah, another reason why people usually fodder this guy, even though he has some good stats and everything, the other reason they fodder him is because he is a sword infantry unit, and in this game there's just too many sword infantry units.
Right. I mean, yeah, it's Fire Emblem. A lot of them, virtually all the main characters are swords. I don't fault them for that. But it's like, there's also a lot of like generic characters that are swords.
Yeah, that was unnecessary at this point.
Yeah.
So, well, like, there's already some sort of, like, you can argue that, for the legendary hero who we were talking about, Firm and Gunter, they have, like, at least they have unique jobs. Now, Ike, on the other hand, like, he can do, like, the Radiant Eater on enemy face, like, right away, but there's some already other units that can already do that. And right now, he's not even top 3 of the best sword units in the game, so.
Yeah.
He's not a bad unit, but he has been outclassed a while ago. So.
Although funny enough, I think I don't think he was even in the top 3 when he first came out. Actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah, probably not. I don't remember if Era was already out when he came out.
Yeah, she was. She definitely was.
Okay, so no, he wasn't then.
Yeah. I mean, besides that, his C-skill defense tactic, I guess works. I mean, because like tactics are all about making mixed teams, so.
Yeah, he can shine in the mixed team.
Yeah, I guess.
So
I don't know.
that's a good side. Yeah.
I mean, he is a distant counter unit with Ragnar, so there's always a spot for your team for a distant counter unit, I could say. Besides that,
change that seal attack defense for something like quick repose because he really is. He's not the fastest unit. He's not slow, but he ain't fast either.
Yeah, I don't think he's like slow enough to get doubled, but I don't think he'll really ever double. No.
Yeah.
Besides that, like his design is just, well, it's just his Vanguard design from Radiant Dawn. I mean, what else can I say?
It's bulky Ike.
It's extremely bulky. Although, funny enough, they kind of fixed a design error from Radiant Dawn with his look. His shoulder.
What was it? Oh.
It was his shoulder pad. His shoulder pad in Radiant Dawn, I think it was because of the position his icon was in, but his shoulder pad was like way higher and is right next to his eye. So all Ike had to do was turn around and it would stab him right in the eye.
Well, that's a problem.
Yeah. And, I mean, besides that, I do love the design. And I do love his, like, what's funny about it is, like, my favorite thing about his design is the cape of his. Just the three split cape.
Oh, the tree?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I have no idea why I like that so much. I just do. But that's just me. Alright, well, I guess in the end, I really... Because on base, I really want to say he's not that bad, but, like, he's pretty average in the end.
He's not bad, but he's been so outclassed as of lately that, like, nobody uses him anymore. That's the truth. Nobody uses... Like, everyone... Another of the legendary heroes, some have uses, but I definitely doesn't have a use anymore. They usually just kill him off. And he's really not a bad unit, but there are better units. That's the point.
Yeah, I guess to just be fair, I'll give him a 3-star.
Yeah, he's not bad, so he can't be anything.
I mean, if you get him, and he's like the only legendary you have, then by all means, go ahead, use him somehow. Yeah. All right. So then, now that Ike's gone, we get Legendary Ephraim.
Disgusting.
Yeah. What's funny is like I actually kind of forgot about Legendary Ephraim for a while. But then, like, when I saw his skill set again, I'm like, oh yeah, Solar Brace. Fuck.
Yeah. Also, that legendary weapon.
Right, his Flame Sigmund. So yeah, his kit. So he's a. We haven't really been saying what these units are, so I think we should probably be doing that. So Legendary Ephraim is a horse unit, and he's a spear user, and he has Flame Sigmund, Soul, Sturdy Stance, Solar Brace, and Fortified Defense. I mean, out of all the legendary units so far, he's pretty much the most, what's the word?
Lacking?
No, not lacking.
On fodder?
The most, I'm trying to remember the word. The most, focused. There we go. I think is the word.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, like, he's pretty straightforward. I mean, like, Sturdy Stance, he's pretty much definitely an enemy phase unit, in my opinion. Because, like, his Flame Sigmund, it grants attack, and if from his description it says, if the number of foes within 2 spaces, excluding target, is greater than or equal to the number of allies within 2 spaces, then unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. And he has Sturdy Stance and Solar Brace. And pretty much Solar Brace is what really makes Legendary Ephraim stands out, in my opinion. Because what Solar Brace initially does is pretty much just gives you a soul effect with no matter what special you use. And it also stacks with soul itself, so I mean, what more do you want, really?
He really has a lot of self-sustain. And he has, to top it off, he has good attack and good defense, so he can really tank stuff. On the other hand, because he is a horse unit, he's lacking a bit on other stats, mainly on resistance and speed. He doesn't really care about the speed because of his own lance, but the resistance is a pretty big weakness. He really cannot take a hit or two from dragons or like mages and stuff.
Oh yeah, no, don't worry, we'll get to the dragon soon. But but yeah, I mean that's kind of the big problem with horse units in general. It's just their stats just don't make up for like a lot of their kit most of the time.
Yeah, that's true. What I want to point out about Ephraim here is that the Flame Sigmund, because the 3 attack, it gives like 19 damage just by equipping that thing.
Oh yeah.
It gets to ridiculous levels if you use like, I don't know, let's say you want to go player phase, because you can if you want to. You give it the blow 4, it gets ridiculous amount of attack, and he's gonna heal that off with the Solar Blade. It's pretty ridiculous.
Now, although there is one thing to note is that it's not like tied to just Legendary Ephraim though, because regular Ephraim can get the Flame Sigmund too.
Yeah, the thing is that because of his horse unit, then it's easier for him to like get away from your own units, so you can always double. Another thing is that because of the existence of the solo skills, like the attack resistance skill that just came out like a month ago, then he's gonna get better with time. When the attack defense solo skill comes out, it's gonna work nicely with the Flame Sigmund.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna get really scary.
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, Solar Brace was inheritable, wasn't it?
No, it isn't. It's bad.
Oh, it isn't?
No.
Oh, I thought it was. Again, there's another skill I thought it was.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, like, the point is, like, what's funny is, like, you can make this guy, like, a quick Aether build. I mean, like, if you just do something like replace his soul with, like, Moonblow or something like that, then...
You can make budget Aether. And you can, like, give Heavy Blade, and so, like, it's right away stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, besides, like... I mean, in terms of usability, what else can we say? It's a horseback unit. Best way to use them is in a horse team, sadly.
And he has insane attack, like, potential. He really is, like, in between, there's a lot of horse lance units in the game. He really stands out between, like, most of them. There's a few that now stand out also with him, like maybe Quan, for example. But he still has, like, the fact that he can have Solar Brace is, like, a nice addition for him.
Yeah. And goddamn, this is one of the legendaries I had never gotten though. I have never gotten him. I was always mad because for the longest time I never had a flame legendary unit.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I feel so out of place. Like my my the synchron I'm desyncing with all these units. Damn it. Besides that, like, all right, well, his design. I mean, what else is to say? It's great Lord Ephraim's design from Sacred Stones.
Yeah, I think it's the same design as his regular Ephraim one. Is it right?
Yeah, pretty much all that, if I remember correctly, all that changed was just he got a horse.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, like, what else is there to say? I mean, Ephraim is not bad. He's really usable, especially with Solar Embrace.
He has clear weaknesses.
Yeah, he has some clear weaknesses, but I can see them being like you can get over them really easily with Ephraim, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So I guess what else is to say? Ephraim's perfect, just like in Sacred Stones. Anyway. No, I'm kidding. But
so how would you rate him?
Honestly, he just has a lot of good uses. Like, I honestly, I would give him a 4-star.
Yeah, same. He's not a 5-star merely because he has clear weaknesses and he has to either get over them or avoid them. But he's so good at his job that I would also give it a 4-star.
Yeah. And Erica still hasn't gotten legendary. Ha! Anyway. So after Ephraim, we got I can't believe I'm saying this, but like the community likes to say this. Everyone's favorite mommy.
Oh god.
Which is weird, but yeah, we got Fel Robin, aka Green Mama. Yeah, Green Mama. So yeah, she's the first and, as far as this recording is concerned, the only colorless dragon in the entire game. And she's a flying unit.
It comes out in the trailer tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, while we're recording this, a new trailer is going to come out, so yeah. Who knows, we might get corrected by the end of the day. But yeah, so Green Mama, her kit is she has Expiration. A distant counter breath attack that has the breath attack's damage calculation when the range is at 2, which is always ridiculous. She comes with Bonfire, her unique skill Dragon Skin, Cancel Affinity, and Resistance Smoke. I'm not gonna lie, actually, Grima is one of the units I use a lot, and I actually have a lot of fun using her. I mean, like, she's not an astounding unit, because I know her stats are, like, her stats are actually kind of below average. I don't know if it's because I got a bad one with IVs, but, like, I always see, like, she kind of struggles a bit with some of the harder hitting enemies. But,
that's because she's part of there's, like, 2 ways you can see dragons in this game. They're either dragons that tank a lot, or they're dragons that are fast.
Yeah.
So she's more of the fast side, which is, like, there's just a very few of those that are, like, really fast focused. So, you know, like, you cannot use same tactics you use with, like, those dragons with the tanky ones.
Yeah.
But they are still really good units. That's the thing.
Oh yeah, because like dragons have gotten really ridiculous as the game went on.
Yeah.
Like, aren't they like
and
the most?
advantage?
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, aren't they like the most broken teams to use in arena, like right now?
Yeah, they are right now.
Okay.
Yeah, they're annoying to like fight. And like the advantage is that, well, she is the only dragon colorless unit, so her only real weakness, besides like Raven TA that she already comes with Cancel Affinity just in case for that, is effective against dragon weapons. And well, unless you're running a full dragon team, like you can avoid just fighting those type of units, and she can do really well against everything else. That's the thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, I guess what else would you expect from the Fel Dragon? I mean, really. The only skill I kind of see that that doesn't really work with her is Resistance Smoke, in my opinion.
Which is because she has the dragon status where like if she attacks at 2 range, she can just target which one is lower. Then her having a thing that the boss resistance is kind of meh. It, like you could change it for like a dragon emblem skill or a tactic skill, and it could work out better.
Oh, you can change.
It's the only unit that has resistant smoke in the game right now.
I feel like there was another one, but I think you're right. But yeah, hell, you can also give her a flying emblem skill too, because she's also a flying unit. So
oh yeah,
so she can
you can give it like guidance or you can give it a fortify flyers, anything that can work in Fire Emblem.
That's kind of the crazy thing about her. She works both in dragon and flying teams, and because like just that combination alone makes her actually kind of really scary, to be honest. I mean, the only real
really good in flyers because she can like because of her dragon skin, because she nullifies effective against flying, so she can be your tank against bow units, for example.
Yeah, and you won't even have to waste a skill to like get, say, the Iote seal. And so yeah. I mean, so yeah. What else is there to say about Grima? Like, her defenses aren't great, but it's like you said, she's more of a speed dragon anyway. So I guess she's more of a player phase unit. And design-wise, I find her absurdly hot. But anyways, I mean, mommy, help me. I mean, like, it's design-wise, it's just, to me, it's just Robin floating with dark aura. What else is there to say, really?
I mean, she's evil and awesome. What else can you say, really?
Well, not according to a lot of the fan comics I see about her.
Come on.
According to the fan comics, she's just misunderstood, apparently. Also, they make her Tiki's mom for some reason. This community,
why?
I don't know. This community is really weird.
Really, it's like as soon as she came out, a bunch of people became loyal to the Grim Reaper and stuff. You know?
Yeah. Also, really funny fact: she's been in every legendary banner up to this point.
Oh yeah, why? Like, I'm not mad about it, but you want variety in this type of stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, because like she's the only colorless legendary, so it's like we don't know what else to put
Hopefully the next one is a colorless, but she can at least switch one month and one.
I wouldn't even mind if it's not a dragon colorless, but like another colorless legendary would really help out. So yeah, I guess like what do we rate her?
I don't think she, like, because she lacks the defenses, she's not 5-star material. And while a lot of people dismiss her, I also use her, and like because she really doesn't have that many well-known weaknesses besides the polishing and other stuff. So I would actually rate her a 4-star. She has a good weapon. She has dragon skin. It just protects her from everything. And while cancel affinity is meh, you can always switch it out.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna rate her a 4-star too. Like, her weaknesses aren't anything that really drops her down too much. Like, if she just had a bit better defenses, like just a bit better defense stats, I would definitely give her a 5-star rating. Because
overall, she's a really good unit.
Yeah. Alright, well, after Fel Robin, Green Mama, we got the bane of a lot of people, including myself. Because holy shit, what's IS's obsession with this lady? The one and only, Legendary Lyn. Oh, God. So, Lyn's interesting because, like, she was the first colored bow unit that came out, if I remember correctly. She's a green colored bow unit who's infantry. And I think I just said her problem. She's fucking infantry.
Yeah.
I mean, like, just her kit is like Swift Melgear, effective against flying foes, grants +3 resistance, and if number of allies within 2 spaces is greater than or equal to the number of foes within 2 spaces, it grants attack and speed +6, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, +6.
Good on paper, but let's continue.
Yeah, then she has Rally and Defense, just regular Rally, Defense, and Res. Okay. Law of Sakai, which is if a foe initiates combat and the number of allies within 2 spaces, blah blah blah, it grants attack and speed and defense +4 during combat, Desperation 3, and Speed Tactics 3. I don't know. I just don't know what's going on with this girl.
Her whole gimmick is that he has to stick people around for her to like work well. But and on the other side, she doesn't really have the stats to be an enemy phase unit. She's really a player phase unit.
Yeah, but I mean, because the problem is like a lot of this seems like you have to stick her in the front lines. That's the problem.
Yeah, and, like it's like they're trying to like make it so like she takes hits, but she really cannot take hits. Like even with the 4 defense and resistance buff, she can't even get one shot right away unless it's like a magic stat.
Yeah, that's the big thing. It's like her stat total really doesn't complement the buffs she gets. The buffs she gets, she needs the buffs in order to be a viable unit. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, like there are 4 units that have better offensive stats than her that have been out in the game since the beginning.
Yeah,
and that's just sad. That's just really sad.
Her brave version is better than her.
Yeah, her brave version is fantastic. It has good mobility. It has like a B skill that negates follow-up attacks. It's ridiculous. This, by comparison, she's really bad.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. I don't think we've ever gotten a legendary unit just like this. Just this outright confusing, to be honest.
Yeah, it's annoying to work around her, and yeah, it's like she tries to do both things at the same time, and she doesn't excel in any of them because she's a bow unit. She doesn't have that much stats to go around of.
Yeah, no. I think I figured it out. I think what they were trying to do was they were just trying to do a sword-Lin, but then people were complaining about no colored bow, so they're like, alright, let's just make Lin a colored bow then.
That was a dumb idea.
Yeah, which was a really dumb idea.
Actually, you know what? That makes sense. She has that sword in the image. It's like they just added the bow out of nowhere.
Yeah, I don't know what they're trying to... I mean, I have very little nice to say. Laws of Sakei is okay. It's alright, but...
if you want something more consistent, you can just use Fury Tree and that's gonna work.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because you don't have to like stick to your friends to make it work.
And fucking rally, defense, and rest. What are you gonna do with that?
Yeah. Also, she's the only unit with Speed Tactic. If you want Speed Tactic, you have to kill this bitch.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't hesitate, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, she's really like she's the only Greenbow unit as far as I know in the game right now.
Yep.
But she's nothing special. She's not gonna kill a bunch of the red units. Like, even with all the buffs and attacks, she's not gonna kill any red unit, let's be honest.
Oh, no, there's no way she's hurting any red units in this game.
Yeah. She's not gonna kill the tanky green units either, so what? The only thing she can really kill is blue units? Might as well just use an axe unit at that point.
I guess flyers?
Unless it's a red flyer, then it survives probably.
Yeah.
And that's just sad.
Yeah. Oh, man. I mean, yeah, but and besides, like, yeah, I have not much to say about her in terms of a unit. She's just not that good.
Yeah, like, if you really want to use her, I don't know why would you, because you would have to switch her weapon. It's not that it's bad, but it's not made for her.
Yeah.
Another unit would use it better, but that's sad, you cannot use it. So you would have to change the bow, you would have to not use Laws of Sakei. So at that point, you're just using her because she's the only green bow unit.
Yeah.
And as soon as another green bow unit comes out, she's gonna be useless.
If unless that other green bow unit is as confusing of a setup as this one.
Yeah.
But like,
let's hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't happen. I don't know. I just feel like the only reason she's even here is because she's a Lin. That's it.
We didn't need a 6th Lin.
We really, yeah. Because the funny thing about it is, like, we got swarmed with Lins before this one came out, and I know.
Yeah, and her design is just the same thing as her Brave design. So
yeah, her design is just her Brave design.
About it. Yeah.
it's kind of lazy because the only thing they added was just the fur coat. I don't know. I mean, I want to be nice, but I just can't. The highest I can rate her is a 2-star.
Mhm.
Just that, and that's being and that's literally me being nice. Just a 2-star.
Yeah.
Just a green bow unit, which makes her unique for now, and that's it, really.
So, how many points?
I already said it, 2 stars.
Yeah. Like she's like just 3 or something that cannot be totally used. Like you can use her if you really want to, but she has too many. Yeah, you have to switch so many things up. Yeah, and even then she's not that good. So yeah, I would 2 stars.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Yeah.
And then after, well, yeah. I mean, after that disappointment, we got something that wasn't as disappointing, but to me personally doesn't really stand out too much. Legendary Ryoma. It's Ryoma on a bird. Yeah, he's a red sword flying unit.
That didn't happen in the game.
Yeah, I kind of wish it did. But yeah, so yeah, it's like, it's Ryoma. He has Raijinto, which is a distant counter weapon. Glimmer, which is honestly probably better than Astra, to be honest. Kenstrel. Kenstrel Stance, which I think he's the only one that has it up to this point. Yeah. Bushido, his unique skill, which isn't a bad one, but like...
It's not that special.
Yeah, it's not too special. And Guidance 3, which, again, the only other unit with Guidance, if I remember correctly, is Tana. Right now,
I think now Hinoka has it. The new Hinoka probably has it. But I could be wrong.
I thought she had Flyer Formation.
I think she has both.
I don't know. Alright, well, anyway. But yeah, Legendary Ryoma, I mean, it's like I said, it's Ryoma on a bird. It's like...
Yeah.
There's not much to say about this guy, to be honest.
Okay, I have some things to say first and foremost. Well, the Bushido is, like, if you can compare Bushido to other skills, it would be probably compared to Wrath. Well, you cannot equip Wrath on flyer units, that's the thing. Bushido is not that good. Like, even if he's the only unit that can use it, it's not really a good skill to use.
Yeah.
And he has decent defenses, he can tank a hit or two. But, like, I don't know, he doesn't have, he can tank a hit or two, but he really shouldn't be an enemy face unit in the first place. Now, the one thing he has that it's really good is that he's not a sword infantry unit. That's his biggest advantage. He's a sword flyer unit, and there are not that many sword flyer units in the game.
Well, yeah, but then you gotta remember that the ones we have are kind of busted anyway. Because Alencia Amidi is a brave weapon with extra might, and then we have Sita with wind sword. Oh god, Sita with wind sword! Fuck that thing. But yeah, and it's like, yeah, it's kind of funny because like it's kind of deceptive. Because of Raijinto, you would think, oh shit, I should just have him as both a player and a enemy face unit. It's just like, no, you really don't. You really want this guy to be a player face unit.
Yeah. One thing that actually works with this Ryoma is just because of the Bushido. If you want to make it work and you want to make him a really good player face unit, you're gonna have to switch that Raijinto for like a fire sweeper sword.
Yeah.
And that's where he can shine because he has the highest combination of attack and speed between the red flyers in the game. So he has a niche there, and he does it really well. But outside of that, he's not that special. That's the thing.
Yeah, but then again, remember, we're just looking at these guys with just their base. And
so just based on the base, he's not bad.
Yeah.
And he's going to be able to do the enemy face, but it's not going to be consistent.
Yeah, but the good thing is, like, he's not as bad as Lin, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
He's still good.
Yeah.
He just kind of came out of nowhere, to be honest.
I mean, it's a lobster it's a lobster flying over a freaking chicken. What else do you want?
Yeah, I know. I will say though, I do love his King Shi Knight design.
Oh yeah.
I wish this was he had a promotion to this in the game because it looks really cool.
I honestly like this version more than the Fire Emblem Warriors version of his overclass outfit.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, besides that, yeah, I mean, he's not bad, decent. I would give him a 3-star.
Yeah, I will give him a 3-star also. Maybe if you change that weapon, it could be a 4-star, but yeah, that's about it. He's not that fantastic either, but he does the job at the very least, so that's nice.
Yeah. So after Realma, we got another character that gets a lot of attention for some reason, but I mean, at least he's cool. We got legendary Hector.
Oh god. Why do we keep getting some... Wait, where's Arwood in this? This is bullshit.
I know, right? I mean, hold on, let me think about it. Hector's had... He's had 3 ults. Lynn's had 5. Elmo's only had 1. What the fuck? Oh well, anyways, that's a different discussion. But yeah, legendary Hector. He's honestly not that bad, actually.
He's pretty good.
Yeah, he's actually pretty good. Like, he's an armored axe unit. And that should already explain why he's pretty good. But yeah, I mean, he has the Thunder Arm adds, grants +3 defense, and always a good thing. And if he has allies within 2 spaces that are greater than the foes within 2 spaces, foe cannot make a follow-up attack.
So it's basically a worry fighter.
Yeah.
But, like, only for them.
Yeah, that's honestly kind of ridiculous, to be honest.
Yeah.
Dragonic Aura, not a bad special. I'd probably give him Bonfire, to be honest. For some reason, Hector keeps getting Disencounter.
He's the only unit with Disencounter.
I don't know why! He was not a distant unit in fucking Blinding Blade. No, the Blazing Sword, sorry. He was a frontline unit, it's so weird. Oh, but whatever. Anyways, Vengeful Fighter is always nice to have. Like, no matter what you do as an armored unit. And Ossian Post. Holy shit. At the start of turn 1, grant special cooldown -1 to all allies. And is granted only to the number of allies whose movement type is pretty much less than or equal to 2. But holy crap, that's actually not a bad skill.
It's basically Tactic Pulse. Like that's just the name you can just give it and it works well.
Yeah.
And that skill is like it's not like you can read it and it's nice, but you have to understand that this is the only skill in the entire game that can like reduce cooldown at the beginning for units that are flyers, armored, and horse units. Because infantry units have infantry pulse, so they can already do that. But then you can do it with these other 3 units, and you can get some pretty broken stuff just at the beginning of your fight with this. If you get creative enough.
And if I remember correctly, like, this is pretty busted for, like, say, either Tempest Trial or Arena, because every time you start either a round or another part of Tempest Trial, it always counts as turn 1. So you can always have, like, a special setup, like, right from the get-go because of that.
Yeah, it's bonkers. And I'm glad it's not inheritable, because otherwise you would have a big problem.
Yeah.
Everyone would be running this stuff otherwise.
Yeah. I mean, like, just as a unit, Hector's really damn good. Like, Legendary Hector is... Like, after Lyn and Ryoma, it's kind of refreshing to see a Legendary that's actually pretty busted, to be honest.
Yeah. Like, let's be honest, comparing it to the other 2 Hectors, he's just a better version in stats and in, like, the skills he already comes with.
Yeah.
It's really ridiculous how strong this guy can be. Like, normal Hector is still good for today's standards. he's and the only thing that he's been outclassed by is Hector himself.
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh god. But yeah, I mean, like besides that, like design-wise, I like it, but again, it's just Hector. It's just Hector's promoted version from the Blazing Sword, and that's really it.
I like this design better than the original Hector one from we got with Heroes.
Yeah, I mean, it's like to me, it's just that's the artist's design though. That's the thing for me.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of that artist, but besides that, yeah. Oh man, I mean, like, honestly, I can't really see too many faults with this guy. To me personally, I'm giving him 5 stars, just in terms of a unit, because like the way I see it, he's good as a player phase unit. He's good as an enemy phase unit. He doesn't really have too many weaknesses, and if you just put him in an armor team, then there you go. You're good to go.
Yeah. You put it in an armor team, and then he can tank pretty much everything. And armor team always stick together anyways. So his thunder elements is pretty much a guarantee at that point. He's not gonna die from one hit by almost anything except, I don't know, maybe a Sheeta or some stuff like that.
Yeah. Alright, so
yeah, I would also give it a 5 star, yeah.
Alright, so there you go. Hector. Fucking manly daddy guy. Okay, let's keep moving on. So the next one we got was another unit that also gets so many fucking ults. But I'm okay. For me, I'm okay with this because I actually like this character. So, Legendary Lucina. So, Legendary Lucina is an infantry bow unit, and she's also the second colored bow we got, which was a blue colored bow. However, in comparison with Lyn, she is so much more better.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, for one thing, like, her weapon is the Thong. It's effective against flying foes, which pretty much all bows do. It grants her +3 speed, which is very nice. And if she fights against a sword, lance, axe, or dragonstone unit, she actually gets bonuses to all her stats +4. That's actually pretty good. Like, because most of the enemies you're going to be fighting are usually just swords, bows, swords, lances, and axe, and dragonstones, to be honest.
Yeah, pretty much it's all the melee units.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're gonna fight more melee units than ranged units in this game. So yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. Her unique skill, Future Vision. Holy shit!
It's so broken!
It really is. Just, if she uses a swap ability, or if her ally uses a swap ability, she gets to move again! I'm just like, what? Holy crap. Swift Sparrow 2, which, you know, is always nice to have, an attack and speed +4. Wings of Mercy is kind of the only skill I could see where she doesn't necessarily need. I could see the uses behind it, but yeah. And Distant Guard 3, which, when she first came out, she was the only one that had this first, and it's pretty much a Distant Guard to your allies within 2 spaces. Which
that works in both places. It works in both places. It's better than the Distant Guard.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, like, I really don't know what else to say. It's like, it's kind of funny because like after Hector, we got another pretty good unit. Although I will say she's more of a player phase unit than an enemy phase one. Yeah,
she really is. She's not gonna use those skills to tank on enemy phase. She's gonna use to like take a hit and continue attacking.
Yeah, that's her whole stick. She just goes out and attacks as many times as she can.
Yeah, and like if you consider Future Vision, she has the biggest range on this game because like Future Vision is a swap with a Gale Force for her. That's the thing. So like you can move 2 spaces, swap with something that's 3 spaces, and then move 2 spaces again, and then you attack with a range. So you have like a 7 range attack. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You can just get to the other side of the map if like there's nothing in the middle and just reach the enemy.
Yeah, and since Wings of Mercy really doesn't work with her, you can just also give her like attack and speed or attack and defense link.
Yeah, it
And
buffs herself, it's gonna buff like the ally you swap with, so he's also gonna be ready for a fight, and
yeah.
then she acts again, so she can use that buff she made for herself. A good, I would say like a good partner for her would be the new Odin we got, because Odin has, I think, the attack speed link on his weapon.
Yeah.
You can just give that, then you give him the defense res link, and she's gonna get all the buffs if she swaps with that guy.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, that's pretty much. It's kind of crazy how like good she is in player face. It's just the problem is like she doesn't really have that many good defenses though. So that's why I say she's not really a enemy face unit though. That's really her weakness, defenses.
Yeah, she's not. She like on one hand she wants that attack speed link. On the other hand, because she doesn't have many defenses, she also wants desperation.
Yeah.
So maybe we're gonna have to wait until we get like the desperation seal, and then she's gonna be really broken and almost unstoppable. But until then, she's just fantastic. She's not like.
She really is fantastic. Fun fact: I actually have a team where I have her and Green Mama. So guess who I paired?
Wow.
That's actually one of the funnest teams I've built around. But yeah, besides that, her design is just a great lord design. I mean, what else can I say?
Yeah, it's a great lord with the bow she always used in the game. Not really.
Yeah. So, actually, funny thing about Lucina is that if you play her in any other game, like in the other game, she's God, I'm blanking on words.
A great lord?
No. The game in other games she's appeared in anyway. Like Project Cross Zone 2 or Codename Steam. They always have her with a bow.
Yeah.
Yes,
for some reason.
Yeah.
She doesn't have it in the original game, but she has it in that. She also has it in Warriors for like a special attack for like a second or two.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I guess it's the only reason I could see is because like she could class change into the archer class.
Maybe.
But that's really it. I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. But yeah, besides that, yeah, I can't give her anything but a 5-star. Honestly, she's just really good because of Future Vision.
I would give her, in my opinion, a 4-star, but just for now until like the desperation seal comes out, and then she's gonna be a 5-star right away.
All right.
I'm just waiting on that.
All right, fine, be that way. All right. So now after Lucina, apparently dragons became way too much of a problem in Fire Emblem. So because of that, why don't we get the OG dragon killer himself? Legendary Marth. I'm just like, wow, okay. So Legendary Marth pretty much has just one job and one job only. To kill dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much, because like his weapon is Exalted Falchion, which is the only one that he has right now. It grants him +3 speed. And he gets bonuses during combat equal to the current bonuses on each of the unit's stats. And that's calculated independently. So you would think, I have to give boosts to all my allies, so I have to like sit up out of turn, right? And it's like, not really, because his special is Fire Emblem. And it deals +30% damage of unit speed, but it also grants attack speed and pretty much all stats +4 on all allies for 1 turn. And I'm just like, damn. And to make more stuff, he has attack speed bond. He has Binding Shield, his unique skill, because 2 wasn't enough, he needs 3.
Yeah.
And what that does is that it just completely freezes a dragon in place. A dragon unit cannot do anything. They can't make a guaranteed attack, and they can't counterattack.
And he also gets an additional follow-up attack just in case the dragon is faster.
Yeah.
Even if the dragon runs like Swordbreaker or stuff, it's gonna just negate it and go to a speed check. And Marty is a really fast unit.
For the longest,
he's gonna get that double. Yeah.
Yeah. For the longest time, the way Dragon teams countered Falchion users was with Noe, which Swordbreaker. That no longer works because of this guy.
Yeah.
And then like his also a fourth unique skill so far, Infantry Flash 3, which is it's pretty much infantry close, but with a dancing blade skill to it.
Yeah, it's basically drive dancing blade for infantry units.
I'm just like, holy crap! They really, I think IS really hated how strong they made dragons for a bit.
I think, I'm gonna be honest, now that we know what came after this guy, I think they were just like, I think what we're gonna come out with is gonna be so broken that we need to come with something that's also broken before that.
We need to find some way to counter it. Oh shit. One wrong problem. But yeah, well, this guy is clearly unstoppable against dragons. Like, if we're just talking dragon teams, like, honestly, a rating, he's already a 10 out of 5-star unit. Just in terms of dragons.
Like the strategy around this is that, like, you go, you kill the dragon, you activate your Fire Emblem, then you get the ridiculous amount of buffs that also become extra stats for you, and you just tank the shit out of anything else in the enemy phase.
Yeah.
They cannot stop you.
Yeah.
You're gonna kill so many, like, it doesn't matter if the dragon is a blue unit, it's gonna die.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, that's what I said, like, any dragon this guy fights is if they're not gonna be annihilated, they're gonna have a hard time.
Yeah, like, it's real, you have to work a lot to have a dragon kill this thing, or at least tank it.
Yeah.
Like, maybe, like, the only thing I can really think of is either you use something like Triangle Adept on a blue dragon, or you use the new Garen unit that doesn't get effective against dragons, but he's still gonna take 2 hits in the face, so, yeah.
Oh, man. I mean, but, like, damn. But I guess we should probably talk about him when he's not fighting dragons. I think he's
still a good unit.
Yeah, he's still a pretty good unit. I mean, he's a sword infantry unit, but because of his kit, he kind of stands out a lot from the sword infantry units because of that.
I mean, even if he didn't have the binding shield and the exalted fortune for the dragon killing aspect, the Fire Emblem, I'm gonna be honest, between the Fire Emblem and the Regnal Astra from Era, the Fire Emblem is just so much better, and it goes well with the exalted fortune.
Yeah. And
it helps him kill stuff that are not dragons.
And not just him, it helps...
Yeah,
it's not just him, it helps the whole team.
Yeah. It doesn't even matter what range your allies are, they just all get buffed.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It's because, like, I think the problem was because, like, before he came out, Marth has only ever had one other ult, besides his base form. And that ult kind of sucked, let's be completely honest here.
It was just a Tempestral unit you can only get, like, 1-2 times.
Yeah.
It was that.
And then, like, before that, he only got, like one special weapon refinery, and that was just to buff other allies, so... Not much to go there. But besides, I mean, like, this guy, he's just like... I guess IS is just like, we're sorry. So,
we're gonna make him, like, even if a better sword, because he's part of the top 3 sword units in the game right now. And I don't think he's ever gonna drop out from it, just because he has, besides being broken as a unit and having a good special, he also just wrecks any dragon in the game, which are, like, the most common thing right now in stuff like Arena.
Yeah, the only way I could see him getting dropped down is if they, like, give another unit something even more broken, really.
Which is kind of hard, because this guy has 3 unique skills, you know?
Yeah.
What else can he have?
It's just crazy. I mean, I guess the only flaw he has is his design, because he's wearing pants, so, yeah.
Not too many pants.
Too many pants, yeah, 0 out of 10 unit. No, I'm kidding.
That Fire Emblem. That Fire Emblem.
Yeah, that Fire Emblem. No, I'm joking about that, by the way. I actually absolutely love his design. It looks really good on him. It looks really cool.
He reminds me a bit of, like, the Cypher versions, which is a really positive thing to say.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, like... It's just like, what else can we give him? Honestly, the only thing I could give him is a 5 stars.
He is a 5-star right away. Yep.
Just nothing else. And finally, at the end of this gigantic train wreck, we have our current legendary unit. If you thought fucking Marth was busted, say hello to legendary Tiki. Holy crap. Alright, so, real quick, fun fact about me. This is my absolute favorite Fire Emblem character in the whole series. I just love Tiki. And, because, the first time I heard, of the trailer, it was from Gonzak. He's just like, Sid, it's Tiki! I'm like, you're bullshitting me. But yeah, it's legendary Tiki. So, she's an armored bluestone dragon unit. Yeah, I know. How is she armored? Don't ask me, but she's armored. She comes with Moonbow. She comes with Fierce Breath, which, besides Ike, is the only other unit with a breathing skill. So thank God someone else knows how to breathe. She comes with Bolt Fighter, already a good skill. And she comes with her own unique skill with everyone. Damn. That skill is just, wow. It's like, at the start of a turn, if Tiki is right next to any ally, grants defense and resistance +5 to both her and that ally.
She's so freakily retarded OP.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go in parts, okay? Because there's just so many aspects to how OP this character is. Okay, first and foremost, she has the highest, but right now she has the highest stats in the game for any existing unit.
Yeah. Yeah, she has the highest BST. Holy shit.
Yeah. No other unit except the Halloween Mirror and like compared to this Tiki.
But like, even Halloween Mirror still isn't that strong. She's just barely close to Tiki's stat total.
Barely. Yeah. Now we have the Divine Mist. Let's remember a while back we were talking about Robin and Expiration. Expiration is a really broken skill.
Yeah.
It gave the distant counter effect, and it has the 2-range effectiveness from the dragon units.
Yeah.
Now Divine Mist is an Expiration in drugs, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's just the same thing, exactly the same thing as the Expiration, plus effective against dragons.
All dragons.
All dragons.
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous how power creep this skill has been compared to like other stuff that haven't existed before.
Yeah.
There's nothing that can compare to this weapon.
I mean, because it's crazy, because like it already has a good amount of might. It has 16 might.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a distant counter weapon, so front range and long range, no unit is safe. And it has that dragon calculation where it always hits the weakest stat.
It's 3 effects, and they are all fantastic.
Yeah. And like, this is all her base kit. Like, she's honestly all ready to go. Like Moonbow, it's a quick cooldown, Luna.
You can pretty much activate it right away with Fierce Breath.
Plus, she has Fierce Breath, which increases her attack stat, which is pretty ridiculous. I mean, if you want her to be more survivable, you can easily just give her either like steady or warding breath, really.
Mm-hmm.
But like Fierce Breath still works for her because she has such ridiculously high defenses anyway.
Mm-hmm. She just has so many stats that anything like whatever set you want to give her, it's probably gonna work because she just has that many stats.
But I mean, that's the fun thing. Like, you don't really have to give her any set because like
her base set is just ridiculously.
Like with everyone already has her gives her already good defenses, Fierce Breath, enemy phase cooldown, and Bolt Fighter player phase cooldown. It's like, holy shit. Yeah, man.
And talking about with everyone, it's just with everyone you have to be close to an ally to activate it. Like that's a condition.
Yeah.
But it's a +5 to both of them. It's basically a fortified armor or any of the fortified effects in the game. But it instead of 6, it's 5. But it also buffs herself.
Yeah, it buffs herself and everybody.
and her body. It's really good. It's
Yeah.
not something that like you can just shave it off. She already has good defenses. Now she's pretty much unstoppable at that point.
Yeah. Oh, and it's not just one ally, by the way. It's all allies that are adjacent to her.
Yeah, it's all allies adjacent to her. So if everyone is sticking together to this Tiki, they're all gonna become defensive gods.
Yeah, because again, she's an armored unit, so you can put her in an armored team.
And yeah,
and she's a dragon unit,
shit out of it.
so you can put her in a dragon team.
Honestly speaking, the only way you can stop this Tiki, and even if you have that way, it's not a guarantee. The only way you can stop it, if you probably have to have like an act unit with hammer, and if the Tiki initiates on you, you're gonna die because she's gonna tank at least a hit.
Like
the only thing that can really like one shot her, it has to be something incredibly ridiculous, like maybe what's her face, Julia with Triangle Adept, maybe. That's like the only thing I can think of that can one shot her, maybe.
Like maybe one shot Julia, yeah. But and Church, who's usually honestly probably the best armor killer in the game.
Yeah.
Even then, she's gonna have a hard time.
Yeah.
It's just cause like holy shit, this unit is so crazy. I'm just
I don't know why they make this. This is not okay.
I know it's so crazy, man. And what's ridiculous is because like, what's ridiculous is like we're slowly getting like a full dragon armor emblem team, just pure dragon armor emblem because we got Grima, who's a green dragon. We just got Halloween Myrrh, who's a red dragon, armored, and now we have her, and it's just like, wow, what more do you need, really?
We need that colorless armored one.
I swear to God, the next legendary is a colorless armored dragon. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Oh man, but I will say, like, I fucking love her design too. Her design is a callback to her first look from Fire Emblem 1 and Fire Emblem 3, with her coat, and I'm just like, oh man, that hit me right in the feels. I love it.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I like the design in general. I just don't like the artist.
Oh.
But like, it's a really good design. But
yeah,
I don't know. Maybe I'm just used to the other Tiki designs.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because she like from the way I see it, she doesn't have a nose. Maybe I don't know.
Hey, it's anime. What else do you need?
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, well,
But,
I mean, like, as much as we gushed about this unit, I mean, there's not. I guess there's nothing else we could say. She's a 6-star unit.
Yeah, 6 stars right away.
We already broke our grading cap.
Hey, that's the whole of Tiki, not us, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna throw us the what is right now, and it's probably gonna be for the next like 5 or 6 months, the best unit in the game. What else can we say?
Yeah, it's definitely her. For the next, unless they somehow come up with another busted unit, which honestly, how can you beat this for a long time?
How can you beat something that has a buff expiration? It can do both phases, and it can also like buff your allies so they can also tank with you.
Yeah, I don't. Honestly,
what more do you want?
Honestly, I think this is going to turn into the Reinhardt situation where, like, the units that are going to come out for now are all just going to be to counter Tiki.
I actually need Tiki to... I actually need stuff to counter this Tiki because she's so annoying to deal with in arena. You have to do, like, a whole strategy just to take out this one Tiki. Because the moment she touches you, you're freaking dead.
Yeah. Oh, man. But yeah. So, that's every legendary unit so far in the game.
Yeah.
So, I guess, final rating from worst to best. So, I think... Lyn is... I hate... Actually, no, I don't hate to say this. Lyn is the worst. Fuck that. I hate Lyn.
I'm actually glad that she's the worst. Like, there's no excuse to use... like, the only good Lyn in this game right now is the bracelet.
Yeah. I mean, like,
maybe the Love Balance Lyn, if you
the
really
bridal
like
one? I've never...
No,
the Valentine one.
The Valentine one, yeah.
No, I don't feel... I honestly don't see her that good.
But yeah, that's stretching it. The Brave Lyn, that's the only good Lyn. Lucina has Red Lucina has fallen back a bit, but the other Lucinas are still like solid units. If
Yeah.
they're not fantastic units, they're just solid.
Yeah. So yeah,
Except Spring Lucina. Fuck that.
Oh yeah, no, she sucks. But yeah. So yeah, the worst one is definitely Lynn. I want to say, I'm honestly gonna say that follow up is gonna be Ryoma in terms of like second worst. I want to say.
Yeah, it could be. I think it's a fight between I don't know. Actually, I would put Ike below Ryoma.
Really?
Just because, yeah, just because, like, Ryoma still has his niche.
I guess.
Or like Ike, I guess. But that's about it.
Yeah, I guess you got a point there. Let's see. Next, I'd probably say, well, yeah, I'd definitely say Ike. Like, you would say Ike is worse than Ryoma. I'd say Ike is a little better than Ryoma. Because I think his stats are just a bit better.
Mm-hmm.
But that's me. After that, I guess I'd say Fjorm. Because Fjorm, she has a job, but she doesn't really have a way to use her job, I'd say. She's not bad, but she's just a little too balanced for my own taste.
Yeah, she's just the middle ground in this and everything else. Like after this, all the other units have like at least a unique job, and before Fjorm, everything else is like you can just replace this thing.
Yeah. And then after that, I'm having a tough time. I want to say either Gunthra or Robin. I'm kind of leaning a little towards Gunthra, just because I think Robin has a little better uses than her.
I would say yes, because, well, yeah, Gunthra has lesser stats because of her job class.
Yeah.
And she has her niche, it's a good niche, but I still think Robin has, more potential.
Yeah, so it'd be Gunthra and then Robin then, yeah.
Actually, I don't know, between Robin and Ephraim, I don't know which is better, though.
Oh, no, honestly, to me, I think Ephraim is better than Robin.
Because
he has a little better survivability than Robin does. That's my reasoning. Then after that is I want to say Hector.
Yeah, I would be okay with that. Yeah.
Yeah, Hector. And then I think it's pretty easy. Then it'd be Marth, and right on the top is Tiki.
What happened to Lucina, man?
Oh shit, I forgot about Lucina.
Yeah, you forgot about Lucina.
I actually did. I would put Lucina. You know what?
Is she better or worse than Hector?
I would put her just a smidge bit better than Hector, because Future Vision is just a little too busted. She can really clear out the map really easily with Future Vision. Even with weapon disadvantage, because she is a blue bow unit, she's still really good.
Yeah. She's just top tier bow unit in this game right now.
Yeah. And like I said, and then it would be Marth, and then easily Tiki right at the top.
I'm gonna be honest, when the chart is completed, I still think like Tiki's gonna still be top 2. I'm so sure about that. She's still gonna be top 2. Maybe something else is gonna come that's gonna be so freaking broken that it like outclasses Tiki, but she's still gonna be top 2.
I think when everything comes out that's gonna be really broken, it's gonna tie with Tiki.
Yeah, it's probably gonna tie with Tiki at that point.
Yeah, because it's like oh my god, she's so busted.
You must be really happy that like the character you like the most is like the most broken unit.
Yes. like I said, she's honestly, I'm not joking. She's my absolute favorite character in this whole series, and I'm just like, I was really happy when I saw her. I didn't care if she was good or not. I was gonna get her regardless.
I'm still sad that I didn't get her, but there's always. Oh yeah, don't forget because we don't know when you guys are gonna see this video, but you should probably vote for her to be like the free unit you can get by February next year. Yeah. So everyone can have her. And if everyone has it, then nobody cares anymore.
Well, I mean that's because that's the thing that they did with Ike. Because like I feel like no one got Iked, so everyone's like, "Can we please get Ike for free?" And it's like, okay. So it's probably gonna be the same with Tiki. Like nobody got Tiki, so everyone's gonna get her.
Tiki is a really good candidate for the free unit.
Although,
Even if you already have a copy of her,
Yeah.
she just has such a fantastic fodder, like outside of her own use, that it's still worth getting her. You know?
although I am going to be curious on who the runner-ups are going to be, though, for that contest.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's...
But yeah, Tiki's up there. Yeah.
Tiki's
There's
just up.
no way she's not gonna be up there.
Yeah. So yeah, that's every legendary so far. I mean, like, according to this chart, we only have like 5 left, and then who knows what IS is gonna do after that. I don't know. I feel like they're gonna still continue with the legendary units even after like the whole chart's filled out.
Maybe they do something else. We don't know.
Yeah.
I think the next one is probably gonna be a water resistance, just so we can have like 3-3-3.
Yeah, I was gonna say because like water is kind of empty right now.
Yeah. Actually, I'm looking forward to this because I want it to be Corrin. I don't like Corrin as a character, but I like the design of female Corrin. Just female Corrin. If it's male Corrin, I don't give a shit.
Says the guy who fucking does solo videos with Corrin.
That's the point!
Alright,
But
well,
yeah, I hope she is.
Alright, so you're... Honestly, you know what? Honestly, for me, I'm really hoping it's Alm. Like,
I heard someplace that it could be like a colorless unit, so it could also be Micaiah. Maybe we could get like a legendary healer Micaiah. I
no,
would
please,
be okay with that.
please, I don't want to. I don't want to throw up. Stop.
but
I mean,
legendary healers.
I'm not.
Wait, who else could be a legendary healer?
I will not kill myself if it's Micaiah, but I will kill something if it's Micaiah. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, cause like if it's colorless, then whatever. But if it's any other color, I'm honestly hoping for a red bow Alm. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, it's about time we got one.
Cause
I hope it's not a solid cut. We already have 3 solid cuts. We have 1 all. We need more all.
I'm just like, for fuck's sake. Everyone was complaining about Marth and everyone else not getting ults. Alm hasn't had 1. He hasn't had 1 ult.
Okay, just by seeing this, who do you think is missing, like, from the games and stuff?
Mm.
Like, if those 5 spaces, who would you put there, besides Alm?
Alright, well, okay, I'll do this. So, if Alm is a legendary hero, I'd make him a wind wipe. So I'd make him the last one. That makes sense. Also, it would, like, do the whole bow thing, the whole bow lineup. Green, blue, and red.
Yeah, that would make sense.
For Earth, that's tough. I would feel like it would have to be either Seliph or Sigurd. If we're gonna go with main characters.
It's either main characters or, like, except for Tiki, it's usually just main character.
Hey, Tiki's a main character. Okay?
That's the best unit in the game. Sorry.
Canon-wise, Tiki is the one that defeated the Dark Dragon, okay?
Bullshit!
No, I'm actually not kidding about that. Canon-wise, if Marth didn't rescue Tiki, they wouldn't have won that war. I'm totally not kidding about that.
But, Sid, what about Nagi?
What about Matthew? Alright, alright, yeah, so, but yeah, going back to what I was saying, if it was Sigurd or Seliph, I'd probably put him in fire.
Really? Actually, I was thinking that maybe the last fire could be Roy, because he's still not in this.
Well, if it was Roy, I'd put him in Earth, to be honest.
Makes sense.
Yeah. For water...
What about the waters?
Water, like you said, I wouldn't mind if it's a Corrin. Like, if we had another colorless flying dragon, and it's Corrin, I wouldn't mind. But if anything, she'll probably be a colorless armored, if we're gonna go the whole trifecta.
Like, it could be Corrin, it could be, what was the name of the father of Corrin?
Wait, which one?
The legit father of Corrin, that is the dragon.
Oh god, I forgot her name.
Oh, Anankos, I forgot.
Oh, Anankos! Oh, Anankos.
It could be colorless armored dragon Anankos, for example. Like, it could also be Azura if you really want to push that. Like, she could be a legendary hero.
I was actually gonna say Azura, yeah, to be honest.
But it's probably gonna be like one of the warrior units is probably gonna be a fates unit because we don't have a fates unit legendary, right? Yeah.
Looking at this, no, we don't have.
Oh no, we
face.
have Realma. Yeah, we have Realma.
Oh wait, yeah, Realma, yeah. But I mean, I'd like Elliewood. Just saying. Just saying, I'd like an Elliewood.
If War is not there, it's gonna be Elliewood.
Yeah. I don't know what you would give him though. That's the thing. It's like maybe they'll do like with Hector, just give him another version of Durandal. Who knows?
Super Durandal.
Super Durandal. Holy shit. Oh man, but like I mean, besides that, what other units like non-main character units would you really make a legendary? I really can't think of any.
If you go by the logic of Robin, you could use like the main bad guys maybe. It could be if it's not all, it could be what's the name of this guy? The main bad guy.
Duma.
It could be Duma. He has a human form, so you can make it work.
Yeah, he does.
It could be Mila too if you really if you want to go there.
I mean, what does Mila do? She doesn't really do anything. She's a hippie.
I mean,
I don't know. Mila, I don't know about that. It's like, honestly, if anything, I would probably say Leon as the Demon Lord. If we're going bad guys.
Yeah, that would be an interesting transformation one. Yeah.
Alright, well, anyways, but yeah, I think this has gone long enough. We've gone like almost an hour and a half for this. Alright, so...
It's just a bunch of stuff.
Yep. Alright, so yeah, that's our take on the Legendary Heroes. I hope everyone enjoyed what we said and what we talked about, and if you have any suggestions for other videos, sure let us know. I mean, like, what other videos can we make? Like, seasonal heroes?
Yep.
That'll be way longer, but yeah.
Also, we gotta say it's like what we just said. It's just our opinion,
Right.
but we're 100% right. So your opinion doesn't matter. I'm sorry.
We're the ones making the video, damn it.
Yeah.
No, but no, I'm taking. If you guys, honestly, if you guys know methods, like say how Lynn could beat Tiki, I'd love to see that, so that I could say that you're wrong. So I can say that you're wrong, but yeah, go ahead. But yeah, so yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, Gonzac does solo challenges if you want to check out his stuff.
I still have to get up to date with that thing. It's forgotten forever, but yeah.
And I usually just Twitch whatever the hell I usually stream whatever the hell I feel like it. So yeah, check us out. Bye.
Bye.